Have you ever believed your family would always stand by you, only to have them demand you give up everything you've worked for? I thought my parents saw my worth, but one glittering New Year's Eve in Seattle turned my world upside down. Our family's waterfront penthouse sparkled with the glow of chandeliers, the air thick with the scent of smoked salmon, champagne, and the crisp chill of a Puget Sound breeze drifting through open windows. Our annual New Year's Eve gathering was in full swing, relatives and friends clinking glasses, their laughter blending with the soft hum of a jazz trio playing in the corner. I adjusted my silver dress, smiling as I mingled, proud of the life I'd built as a freelance architect. At 36, I, Ellie, owned a cozy craftsman home I'd designed myself, while my sister Vanessa worked as a marketing exec under a hotshot CEO, Nathan. But tonight, Vanessa's smirks were too sharp, Mom's eyes too distant, and Dad's handshake too stiff. As we gathered for a toast, Mom cleared her throat, her voice heavy. Ellie, we've decided you need to sell your house to Vanessa. If you don't, you're no longer part of this family. The words hit like a winter wave, the jazz trio's notes fading to a dull hum. Dad nodded, his face stern, while Vanessa's lips curled into a smug smile. The champagne's fizz soured in my throat, my hands trembling on my glass. Why? I choked out, my voice breaking. Dad leaned forward, his tone cold. Vanessa needs it for her future. You've had your chance. My cousins stared, their glasses hovering, and the room quieted. Before I could respond, Vanessa's phone buzzed, and her face paled as she glanced at a text. I caught a name, Nathan, her CEO. The chandelier's glow cast harsh shadows as I excused myself, the city's skyline glittering coldly below. I didn't argue. I slipped to the balcony, my heart pounding, replaying Mom's ultimatum and Vanessa's smirk. Why was Nathan texting her now? I'd poured my soul into my home, every brick a piece of my independence. Something was wrong. The next day, I accessed Vanessa's work email through a shared family account she'd forgotten to unlink. My heart raced as I found a hidden thread between her and Nathan, secret plans to sell our family's boutique winery, forged documents claiming Vanessa owned my house, even a text about a new venture funded by the sale. One email struck like a thunderbolt. Once Ellie's out, the winery's ours, Nathan. My vision blurred, the scent of my morning coffee now bitter. Vanessa wasn't just taking my home. She was betraying our family's legacy, with Nathan pulling the strings. For weeks, I played along, nodding at Vanessa's calls, helping with family plans, all while plotting my revenge. The next big event was a New Year's Eve charity gala at the winery, where Vanessa and Nathan would announce a new community grant. I'd make sure it was unforgettable. I dug deeper, finding bank transfers from Nathan to an offshore account, a hidden phone with their texts, even a photo of them at a private yacht party, toasting with champagne. Each clue was a spark fueling my rage. I contacted a former colleague of Nathan's, Rachel, posing as Vanessa's assistant. They want you at the gala for the big moment. 7 p.m. winery, she replied eagerly, hinting she knew Nathan's secrets. My heart pounded, but I felt a strange calm, like the quiet before a Seattle storm. The gala was a spectacle. Twinkling lights, cedar barrels, the air filled with the scent of aged Merlot and pine. Vanessa was radiant, working the crowd in a gold gown, while Nathan stood tall in a tuxedo, his eyes scanning the room. Rachel arrived, her expression sharp, a folder in hand. I waited until Vanessa and Nathan took the stage, their voices warm as they unveiled the grant, the projector glowing behind them. Then I signaled my assistant, who I'd clued in, and the screen flickered. Instead of grant details, it showed their emails, their texts, and that yacht photo, blown up for all to see. The room fell silent, the clink of glasses stopping dead. Vanessa's voice faltered, her eyes darting to the screen. Nathan's face paled, his glass slipping to the floor. I stepped to the microphone, my voice steady. Thank you, Vanessa and Nathan, for showing us what family really means. Guests gasped, Mom's eyes filled with tears, and Dad's face hardened with shock. Rachel stepped forward, revealing audited records of their fraud, sealing their fate. I thought exposing them would heal the ache in my chest. As the crowd dispersed, Vanessa grabbed my arm, her voice desperate. Ellie, you don't understand. I pulled away, my voice cold. I understand you sold our family. I left her there, the Seattle skyline glowing through the fog as I walked away. But the victory felt hollow. The next day, as I sorted through old sketches in my home's attic, I found a letter I'd written to Mom at 23, when I'd started my career. It confessed a lie I'd told to skip a family event, chasing a big project instead, leaving Vanessa to handle a winery crisis alone. She'd forgiven me, but her resentment lingered. Had that moment fueled her greed? I'd destroyed her for her betrayal? But standing in my quiet home, the distant hum of the city louder than my thoughts, I realized the hardest truths aren't the ones we expose. They're the ones we bury, thinking they don't shape the family we fight for. If this story broke your heart, smash that like button and subscribe to Cheating Stories Twist for more soul-shaking tales of betrayal and redemption. Have you ever faced a family demand that threatened everything you built? Share it in the comments below, and don't forget to share this video with someone who loves a heart-stopping twist.